We had gotten all of that recorded. Um,
Yeah, just do it again.
that was
Yeah, I'll just.
absolutely beautiful, Jacob Craig. Thank you so much for joining us. So we're officially live now, and you're unmuted, so the world can hear you, even though they missed that incredible rendition of "Burning the Set List."
It's okay. It was just for us, and we'll forever have that moment between the three of us, and we'll bond over it.
Oh, I caught the end of it. I recorded the end of it for sure. So
Okay, cool. We just put that on the loop. That'll be fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
we got you. We got you for sure. So
Pothead Batman, Pothead Batman. That should just be your fucking intro.
I like it. I like it. So yeah, we successfully pulled off our intro. That's amazing. Anyway, so Jacob Craig, first
Yes.
off, thank you so much for having me on your podcast, Open Micers, that you do with Mr. Jason Robbins.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you for coming on, buddy.
That was a very good time, and a stand-up comic in your own right for how many years now?
4 years, ever since I was the big 1-7.
17,
Yeah.
hanging out in bars, and now you're a drinker, from what I understand. Or is that
Yeah,
is that only
I'm
on
a
camera?
pretty bad drinker now, dude. I've been 21 for 2 months, and when you're hanging out in bars for 4 years straight as an underage kid, you gotta once you're able to start drinking and all the bartenders know you, you're gonna get some drinks in you.
So a lot of people buying you shots.
No one's bought me a shot yet, but I have gotten a few free drinks from people, and that's been
Nice.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, welcome to Legally Drinking. Happy 21st birthday.
Thank you, buddy.
And you
What
are
are the odds of you making 22? I'll give it like 50-50.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like it.
I think it's an
Eh,
even money shot.
And not even because of the drinking, just because of my blood pressure.
Yeah.
Because that's actually like a legitimate problem.
Well, 4 digits already, something like that.
Yeah, they said that like every time I go to my doctor, she's like, I don't think they have these numbers on a baby elephant, but we have them here, and that's probably a big problem.
Nice.
You know all about that though, Martin.
I don't know nothing.
Oh, okay. Not a lot of what is it? What is it that makes blood pressure bad? I obviously don't know, or I would fix it. Not a lot of trans fats and crumpets, I take it.
No. Crumpets are a diet or a health food.
You eat diet crumpets?
No, regular crumpets, they're a health food. They're a vitamin in England. You take a handful of them in the morning.
Oh, vitamin C. I understand.
That's what this vitamin C stands for, vitamin crumpet.
Yeah, because you guys don't get the sun over there.
No, we've never seen it.
Never seen it.
It showed up once in the 50s. There was a big people were running down the street thinking there was a UFO invasion. It was actually the sun that peeked through the sky one time.
How old were you back then? Like 55?
I was about 206, yeah. in the
Oh,
50s.
okay. You were the worst looking vampire I've ever seen. You did not hold up well at all. They need to redo whatever painting's keeping you alive.
Yeah.
Governor's actually lost a ton of weight.
have.
To be
I lost a
fair,
ton.
Yeah, you look good, man. All jokes aside, you do look good. I haven't seen you since the before the pandemic, I think.
Yeah, I went into hibernation. I haven't come out of my cave.
Oh, okay. It's like the bear thing.
Yeah, I did the bear thing.
Yeah. You like eat that plug into your butthole and then you wake up.
Right.
You have to like fucking shoot it out.
Yeah, I did I caught some salmon and just went back to my cave and ate it. That was good.
Okay. Welcome to Bear Banter. I'm your host, Jacob Craig.
I
My
wasn't.
guests tonight are the Governor and Compton Smith.
I was not going to interrupt. That was too funny. But I have something that is worth interrupting for. You may or may not recognize this, and sorry to spring this on you, but but I
okay.
am.
I recognize that.
But I am, and here we go.
It's like the common cold. If you breathe, you can get it. And if you're not breathing anymore, you've probably had it at some point in your life.
Yeah, that's a nice little 30-second clip I got from my YouTube channel.
Nice.
You guys played at that place before. I did.
Right.
Happy Hour Comedy Club.
We were the first ones up there. We opened that place.
Yeah, that place is a fucking shithole, dude.
Dude,
What? Can I not say shithole?
we want to go back there.
I don't want to go back there, dude.
Why
That
not?
owner tried to fuck us, literally, bro.
And
He tried to
figuratively.
get in our assholes.
Yeah, that's why. That's why you were on the show. You were the decoy.
Oh man, that was a good room though, dude. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the good 30 seconds of my set.
Yeah, there's only ever good 30 seconds. We don't expect more than 30 seconds from you, just like your girlfriend doesn't.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't expect more than 30 seconds at the
I
happy
get
hour.
tired when I just undo my belt, essentially. But yeah, I didn't even get the whole joke on like recorded. Like the whole joke is my dick is like the common cold. If you breathe, you can get it. And if you're not breathing anymore, you probably had it at some point in your life.
Oh well, I didn't want to give away your setup for the rest of that since it wasn't the full joke.
That's all right. I barely even do that anymore since I'm not actually single. I haven't been single for like two to 3 years.
No, how is daddy life?
Daddy life is good, man. It's good when everyone calls you daddy. Got a little girl who's 1.5 years old who calls me daddy, and I've got a bigger girl who's about 20, redhead, big tits. She also calls me daddy. So
And
yeah,
yet you
man,
look,
that's
and yet
the
you
life.
look.
I think Jason calls you daddy too, though, right?
No, I call Jason daddy.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, he's the top.
Oh, okay.
Don't let him get away with that. You've got 3 other clips on your YouTube channel. Which one, if you had to pick one, talks about his ass, poor kids, or weird penis?
I have no idea. I actually don't do a lot of those bits anymore. I only do the penis bit.
If
Still.
you want to see any of these, this is Jacob's YouTube page. Thank you for making it easy for me to find all your stuff. By the way,
No problem.
get those plugs in while we can. All right. So you said you only still do one of them. Well, which one's got the best story behind it?
Let's see. Poor kids talk about my ass. I guess I actually don't know what's in the ass one. So we should do that one and it'll be a surprise for all 3 of us.
All right.
I love seeing Compton's suggested videos on the
There are
side.
more people running for president than there are people with HPV at Coachella. There are more people running for president than there are girls with daddy issues on Pornhub. That's a lot of fucking people. One person that did catch my eye, though, I don't know if you guys know about this guy. His name's Howard Schultz. You heard about this guy? No. I told you I'm gonna have to explain everything. Howard Schultz is the former Starbucks CEO, the one that got in trouble for having the policy that you can't go to Starbucks and use the bathroom unless you buy coffee. And so he got axed from Starbucks, and he immediately just thought, yeah, I'm gonna run for president. That's a great fucking idea. And so this guy, he starts running for president and everything. And, you know, I guess he's not gonna be like the worst president. Like, as long as the worst thing he does is spell my name with a K, like, we'll be good. Unless he colludes with Russia to spell my name with a K. I will not stand for it. I don't understand why businessmen think they can just run the country all of a sudden. And like, yeah, I own a bunch of hotels. I could be in charge of 300 million lives. That's like me saying, yeah, I do comedy. I could stop ISIS. And there's no fucking connection. I have 2 testicles. I can bike faster than Lance Armstrong. No, you fucking can't.
That's your mom laughing, right?
Yeah, that is my mom with the horrible camera skills just zooming in onto the table.
Dude, she's here with us now. Comedy Mom is everywhere that comedy is, and she makes her appearance as the worst photographer / videographer that you've ever hired without paying.
Nice.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't hire her to do your wedding. You will not get a clear picture.
Ah. Anyway, so there is more to this set than the ass joke. Obviously, I should have figured as much because it's 9 minutes long. Um,
Jesus Christ, I didn't even know how long it was. I
yeah.
haven't watched these in forever, dude.
Well, should we keep going?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to. That bit literally just came from Howard Schultz running for president. And obviously I can't do that bit anymore.
No, some of those are golden though. It's yeah,
You
they
just
have a
change the
short
name to whoever's
lifespan. Yeah,
running, yeah.
Yeah, just every election year. Just
do the same. Just
bring it
cut out
back
the
as
name,
size.
Schultz.
Just change the name.
Yeah.
Sanders is running again in 2022. 2020 as well. Like, he's not going to be alive by 2022. But in 2016, man, I was all about some Bernie Sanders, right? Like, I'm the kind of person where if you tell me that there's going to be free food, I will go, no questions asked. So if you tell me that there's going to be free college, my dick gets hard, okay? I would have sucked Bernie Sanders' wrinkly beef jerky dick for some free college. And so,
Do you still do that one?
I did that leading up to the 2020 election all the way until Joe Biden won.
Yeah. So you reckon you're the reason Bernie lost? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I take a wealthy, chunk of the responsibility for that. Not like I'm doing, comedy in a very red state or anything, but yeah, I think it might be my fault a little bit.
Probably.
I like that joke. Anyway.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
about
when
Bernie
he
Sanders-
inevitably runs again, the joke will return.
Well, now that he's like he's the guy for the budgets. What's
Oh,
the
yeah,
term
true.
for it? I don't know what it is, but he's in charge now. So he's not in charge, but he's in charge.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good joke. I would find ways to keep it alive. I'd make excuses just to talk about it. I love it.
I couldn't even vote. I put in for one of those free bumper stickers he was giving away. I didn't even have a car. I was going to put it on my mom's car. Like, stay woke, Mom. And so I put in for one of those free bumper stickers. And then Hillary Clinton got the nomination, and I was like, fuck, this sucks. Oh well, man, I'm still going to get that bumper sticker. It might be worth something one day. And then Donald Trump got elected, and I was like, fuck, this is the worst. At least I still got a free bumper sticker coming my way. And now it's time for the next election, and I still don't have a free bumper sticker. How the fuck can I expect Bernie Sanders to give me free college when I can't even get a free fucking bumper sticker? Your whole platform is nothing now. That's like what you do. You give away free shit, and I can't get a fucking bumper sticker. Feel the burn my ass. I feel like there's a Taco Bell joke in there somewhere.
See? I love it. It's
Yeah, I feel like I should find a way to rewrite it somehow, or just be like, "Hey, remember when Bernie Sanders was running for president?"
well, you could just keep
I hate when
updating.
people do that though. They'll just like do the same jokes they had during the 2016 election and just still do them like it's relevant.
No, you'd have to find some way to make it relevant. But yeah, it's a good joke. It's a good joke. I remember you telling it many a times. And
Yeah,
and
probably too many times.
no, this is an open mic set for if I didn't make that clear, but yeah, for people that aren't watching, just listening. This is from the Wayward Kraken back in the day before there was a pandemic. There was a place called the Wayward Kraken over in Biloxi, Mississippi, and we would go and work out, and so yeah, that's why there's commentary like Taco Bell jokes and stuff. Anyway, do you know what's next?
I
If you
don't
had to,
know
if
what's
you
next.
if you had to guess, this was from 2 years ago at the end of July.
Dude, this is why sometimes I'll sometimes like a few months ago, that was the last time I did this, I'll go through my whole YouTube channel and watch my old sets just to see jokes that I forgot about,
Yeah.
because I've written so much more material since then. There's absolutely no telling what the hell is gonna come up next, dude. Maybe something about not being scared to go to prison.
All right.
Maybe that's gonna be it.
I'm gonna take the under on that.
Okay.
So I'm single. You can tell by looking at me. I did just get out of a serious relationship, though. My ex-girlfriend was just way out of my league, and we would fight all the time. And anytime she would say something that pissed me off, I would like psych myself up. Like, okay, I can do this. Start hearing "I Am the Tiger" in my head, some shit. It's like rising up. I did my time. I took my chances. Let's go. And before I even opened my mouth, I would just look down at my body and apologize. Like, I know, like, this was your whole thing and you're a raging bitch and all, but I'm sorry that you have to let me get on top of you once every 3 to 5 business days. It's like an Amazon package. My Amazon package. And, but,
I hadn't heard that one in a while.
I remember you being very fond of the Amazon package thing.
Really? Who?
Yeah.
Me or Governor?
No, you.
What did I say?
I don't remember. You were there for that set. Outside afterwards, you told me that you really liked the Amazon package tag.
Well, the
I was
Amazon.
like-
Well, the Amazon is hot and sweaty and full of strange diseases, so I guess it fits, right?
Yeah.
It's a good tag. I still like it. It's a good tag. I was wondering. I don't remember the last time I heard that joke. Obviously, I'm having as hard a time as remembering 2 years ago as you are. But yeah, it's a good joke. I haven't heard you do it lately though.
Yeah, I phased out all my single jokes for jokes about my girlfriend.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
I've kind of replaced that time with that, and I think that my new jokes are probably a little better concerning her.
I'll bet. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what else is written on the
big thing with
hand.
my ex was that she swore that I mistreated her, and I never laid a finger on her. I never yelled at her. It's like, imagine how many times I've hit you versus how many times I've wanted to hit you. I've wanted to hit you every hour of every day for 6 months straight. And the only time I ever hit this bitch was when I tried to be romantic and grab her face for a kiss, and I punched her in the fucking face. The most abusive thing I did was take my shirt off during sex. Like, you can't unsee this.
So
That's a true story. I accidentally punched her in the face while I was trying to grab her for a kiss. I just fucking socked her one, dude.
Nice.
that's
Which
awesome.
that's like in Mississippi, where we're from, that's actually how you start a relationship.
Yeah.
That's part of the courting process.
It's not. That's
You fucking smoke them, and if they're still standing, you're like, oh shit, she can have some good babies.
and then it becomes Facebook official, and then the next level, right?
Yeah, and it comes Facebook official. That's why, like, a lot of, you'll see people go Facebook official, and a lot of times the girl has a black eye or something.
Nice.
Like, that's why.
It's just like a gang. You
Because she
got to
can take
get
a good right hook.
in Mississippi. You get beat in, blood in, blood out, right?
Yeah, it's like a gang. You get jumped in to a relationship. How else are you going to survive childbirth?
In Mississippi, right? Like you can.
Yeah, we don't have hospitals here.
Yeah.
It's Mississippi. All right, let's see what's next.
But, say I'm fucking abusive. If I talked to her like my dad talks to my mom, that relationship would not have even gone anywhere. My parents have been married for 30-something years, and it seems to me like the key word to a lasting marriage is the word bitch. Bitch, why ain't supper ready yet? Bitch, where my socks at? And that's just what my mom says to my dad.
I love how
I still cringe
enthusiastic
every
you are.
time I hear my mom cheer like that. That was the first time I ever did that bit.
You liked it, huh?
Yeah, she digs it. I just recently brought it back, actually. And I didn't realize how solid it was until I started doing it again. And yeah, it hasn't done bad once.
So you bought the joke back, right? I mean, your
Yeah,
dad
yeah, yeah.
brought it back, obviously.
No.
It's a good one.
But I hate watching these old sets and seeing me look at the shit I have written on my hand.
Yeah, we
Like,
just do this to torture our guests. We like making them squirm.
I know, right? I imagine a lot of people you guys bring on have sets on YouTube that they would rather forget about from
Yeah.
when they were younger comics.
Yeah,
That
they've forgotten about it, and then they delete it immediately after the show.
Yeah. Well, I think it's important to not delete it. Like, I have sets on my YouTube channel that were bad, like for even back then. Like, I knew it was bad, but I
Right.
still uploaded it. And like, if you watch from the bottom to the top, you can like see 4 years of growth from one comic. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think so
Yeah.
too. Yeah, and like I said, you were kind of our guinea pig tonight to try just jumping into it. And usually we have people send us their preferred links, but you made it easy, so I figured we would just go with it.
Right.
But we don't
Yeah, man.
we don't have to watch all of it. That's something Governor and I have been talking about. Like the whole concept of burning the set list is kind of forcing people to do the one thing that every comic hates, is having to review your own material.
But it's good for you. You should do it, but everybody hates doing it.
Yeah, and so we're figuring out how to be in that space, and and yeah,
And
'Cause-
also have fun torturing people.
yeah, because I have a new video. Like the reason I say all that bullshit is because I've got a new video that I just recorded, and Governor and I are gonna watch it, and I'm gonna watch it for the first time with Governor, and I'm nervous as hell. So the whole concept of having to watch material is nerve wracking for me. It drives me nuts.
So you get a little taste of your own medicine.
I don't like it. I don't like it. But
That's why like the background is just fire. It's not because of burning the set list. It's because this is just comedian hell that
yeah,
we're in.
exactly.
Having to watch your old sets and be like, remember when you sucked?
Yeah, welcome to purgatory.
Right.
But that's one thing that I can appreciate, because you've got it out there. I have made it a point not to have any substantial amounts of video anywhere, because it hurts.
Yeah. And you want to be able to do that stuff over as much as you can too. You don't want it like out in the world for everyone to see and be like, I saw that on YouTube. What else are you
Right.
gonna do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't perform that stuff. Once it's out on YouTube, you can't put it on stage.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still do it for people who have obviously not seen my YouTube channel at all. Like if I'm going somewhere completely new,
All
I'll
right.
break out some of the old classics, the Chateau 44 age jokes.
Nice.
I don't know anything about wine, but
it sounded good.
thanks. I'm really good at bullshitting. That's what you have to be as a comic.
It's very true. Very, very true. That made me think of something that I immediately forgot. Have you been out to the juke joint lately? Not to change the subject too much.
Yes, I have. I went last Tuesday.
Yeah. How's it been going down there, man? What's going on in the Mississippi comedy world? Sorry,
It's really
total,
cool, man.
Total
Like,
subject change. I apologize.
something that the pandemic did was spawn a ton of new comics.
Oh, really?
And and I don't know why. It's like there's this bunch of people who have like started doing comedy during the pandemic, which is like obviously the worst time for us as established comics, was trying to get stuff done during this time. They just decided to start doing it.
Yeah, why not? They got free time now, I guess.
Yeah. For the first time ever, I've met a couple guys who are like actually close to my age.
Yeah.
One of them is younger than me. This dude named Duncan, who he just came in and hung out with me after the shows, and he started doing stand up. He's 20. He turns 21 this month,
Mhm.
and he's pretty good. And this other guy Lino, who's 24. They both just started. And obviously Craig Williams, who I'm sure you guys know, have been just setting the world on fire. He started during the pandemic, and he's already better than most of the comics that I know personally, which is kind of scary.
He's so good. He's such a good writer. Such a good writer.
He is, dude. He's helped me write a bunch of bits, actually. I just debuted one the other night, and it's like one of the best bits I've ever done, because Craig helped me write it. I'm not ashamed to admit that he is amazing at what he does.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I think they're on a show I can't remember which one. One of the landmass shows. I saw Craig's picture on.
Yeah, I think that passed actually already. I think that was
The
Friday.
Cannery, maybe? No. Anyway, I know he's going to be on the Chris Kattan show in Mobile. I'm not sure which night.
Is he for real?
Yep. I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not, but he's supposed to be promoting it, so
You're on that too, aren't you, Compton?
yeah, I'm on the Friday night. I don't know what night Craig's going to be on. And I don't know if I'm hosting or doing time yet. Well, I think it has yet to be determined. But yeah, if anybody in Mobile's listening, go get your tickets for the Alabama Music Box. Chris Kattan's coming to town. It's going to be a good time. Come check it out. I'll be there Friday night, but he'll be there Friday and Saturday, the 16th and the 17th.
Yeah, nice. 16th or 17th.
And back to the point, Craig Williams will also be opening for Chris Kattan. And yes, Craig is definitely one of the best comics to come out of the Gulf Coast during the pandemic, for sure. And do we know what happened? Did he just have a bunch of time? I mean, I haven't talked to him yet. Not that I want you to tell us his backstory, but how did you meet him?
Yeah, I'll tell the entire backstory of Craig Williams' life.
Well, that's what we brought you here for. We just didn't want to spring it on you too soon. We figured we'd distract you
That
with
way
some
we
of your comedy.
don't have to have him on as well.
Yeah, we just, we were trying to do some by proxy dick sucking.
I got you, yeah. No, he didn't have any time at all. He just decided that during the pandemic, he just wanted to try stand-up because he's always wanted to try it. He's always been a fan. So he showed up with 5 minutes and just wrote a new 5 minutes every week. And yeah, that's it. And his girlfriend does comedy too. I mean, they do it together and help each other write. So
Yeah, but where did you guys
That's cool.
meet? Did you guys meet at the juke joint? Or was he coming around before then? Because I think I was already out of town by the time Craig started.
yeah, I think Craig started before you came back from Colorado. We met at Marley's Music, which the Tuesday before I did the Marley's Music open mic, which was like a live stream show on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
The Tuesday before, he did some time, and I didn't know who he was. And I went on right before him and did some crowd work. I didn't know he was a comic. I did some crowd work with him, and and then he went on stage afterwards, and I was like, oh, this guy's gonna fucking suck. Like, so I went outside and didn't listen to his set, and I was like, this guy's just gonna be a horrible open micer, because that's the vibe that I got when I did some crowd work with him. And then Sunday I went to Marley's Music, and he's there, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll finally see what he's got. And in a empty room of just comics and the owners of Marley's Music, he's absolutely crushing on a live stream show with no audience. And I'm just like, I've never been more wrong about a single person in my entire life. This guy is amazing.
That's a hell of a way to meet
And
somebody.
yeah, I mean, we just became friends from there. I mean, he's one of my best friends on the scene for sure. I've kind of tried to take him under my wing and show him the ropes a little bit, as he's already gotten ripped off a couple times, like doing sets that he should have got paid for and not getting paid for them. So that was when I was like, you know what, I'm going to show you the ropes, little buddy. You still don't have it figured out yet.
Speaking of comics getting paid, I don't know how political you want to get, but have you seen that Comedy Hustle article that's been making the rounds on social media? Do you have an opinion? Do you care?
I've seen a bunch of people talking about it and sharing it, but I haven't read it, so I actually don't entirely know what it's about.
Yeah, it's
Explain to me a little bit about what it's about.
it's somebody that is making the argument that oversaturating a scene or just because, man, it's hard to say. Like, what it boils down to is there are too many people that don't have the right credentials that are trying to make things happen in comedy, and that's polluting comedy for everybody. That's the gist of it. Like, ballparking.
Well, how do you get credentials in comedy if you don't do it?
Yeah, that's the rebuttal.
You can't just sit at home and decide, I want to be a stand-up comic, and then immediately get fucking credentials before you grind your ass off and work for literal years.
Yeah, and I think that's what most people's opinion on it is. It's
Yeah, that was probably written by someone who has never done comedy in their entire life.
I've seen that come up a lot lately. Yeah, a lot of people have opinions that have no experience, which is very amusing.
It is. I'm guilty of that too. I'll take opinions on things that I know absolutely nothing about. Like, I don't know shit about house plants, but I'm pretty sure that's a really shitty house plant that Governor has behind him.
That's a classic house
What?
plant. That's like the
Is it?
yeah, that's the Brett Favre of houseplants right
That-
there. That's the MVP.
Dude, it looks red. It looks like it's fucking dying, bro.
No, it's thriving. It's in hibernation right now. It's ready to spring forth.
It's
What's with you in hibernation? Everything
thing.
doesn't have to hibernate.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Okay.
everything has to hibernate, dude.
What kind of plant is that? Is it?
It's
Is it real?
it's real. It's a petricordon. That's what it's called.
What the fuck did you just call me?
Petricordon. That's what it's called, dude. It came with a name tag and everything.
I'm gonna call him Pete.
Yeah.
we yeah.
The plant.
When we talked about backgrounds and like what would look good on camera, the next day Governor shows up with a plant in the background.
Me and the plant are going to go on tour. He's going to open. He's going to open for me.
Yeah,
Dude,
happy hour
Pete
would
the plant
definitely
is probably better than most of the openers that I've ever had.
better than
Yeah,
anybody.
Wheel
That,
him out on stage. Let him do 10 before I get up there.
yeah, better than anybody that gets added to a show for doing comedy
the
for the
mic.
first time.
Pretty cool.
Dude, did you guys have that? Nah, fuck it. We don't. That was a train wreck. Anyway,
Yeah,
have you?
it'll
What's,
be okay. We're just getting the juices flowing here, boys.
We've got a show coming up. You and me are going to be on that Andrew Ferrara show, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
All three of us, I think.
All
Yeah.
three of us on that on the 17th.
Yep. At Dolce and Gelato, I think that's how you say it.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah, that's the 17th in Pensacola this month.
it's coming up. It's on the
Yes, sir.
calendar.
Coastal County on the 19th. Are you on that show too?
Yep. Coastal County Brewing Company. It's gonna be me, you, and my my partner Jason Robbins.
Your hetero partner.
Yeah. You know, not so
you,
hetero.
You and Wally share him.
Yeah, him and Wally are pretty hetero. Me and him, we're definitely spooners.
Nice. Yeah, that's going to be Coastal County in Pensacola on the 19th.
Yeah, that's that's Kirby and Matt's show, right?
That's right. Kirby Hullett's going to be and Matt Mosley, who was on last week.
Yes. Just connecting
awesome,
dots,
man.
man. Just
Kirby's been on
connecting
too, hasn't he?
dots.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
had-
Kirby and Olivia came on. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, we had
Yeah, I
Kirby
love Kirby, dude.
and Olivia
fun.
on at the same time, and having them watch each other's material was fun.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I've got a lot of shows coming up this month, actually.
Oh yeah, what all you got going on?
I don't know if it's. What's up?
I said, what all you got going on? Tell us about it.
I
Get the
don't know if
plugs
it's
in.
supposed to still happen, but I was supposed to guest host a music open mic at the
What?
district on the Green in Biloxi, Sunday the 11th. I don't know if that's still happening or not. Everything's kind of up in the air as far as booking on the Gulf Coast right now.
Mm.
I'm not sure why, but no one likes to set for sure dates. And
Really?
Also the Sunday the 11th, I should be hosting an open mic at the pub in d'Iberville, a comedy open mic at 8 p.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that should be going on there. I'm 90% sure I've gotten the go ahead that that's actually happening.
Nice.
So as far as I know, that's the fucking show that's
Is that
going
going to be
on.
a regular thing?
Yeah, well, as far as I know, there's going to be an open mic there on the 11th, and there's going to be a Mother's Day showcase on May 9th that I'm hosting. But yeah, it's going to be my new room that I should be hosting, hopefully every Sunday if the 11th goes well.
Oh well,
Hopefully,
Governor,
but,
we're gonna have to move the podcast, man. We're gonna have to move the podcast so we can go to Jacob's open mic.
We just do it outside in the courtyard.
Yeah, just I think there's a Chinese restaurant next to it, so
Yeah, we
we
can
can-
do it from there.
What?
That would be good.
go over there.
While at a Chinese buffet, this is going to be the best podcast ever.
Dude, I'm gonna get so much fatter hosting there because I'm gonna get done hosting and just fucking go next door, bro.
I'm right there with you. Wontons and little dumplings all night long. I am so in.
Nice.
This
Hell
is
yeah,
exciting. When do you think it's going to start again?
It should start April 11th at 8 p.m. The open mic.
Nice.
There. So.
April 11th. How far from the Ocean Springs? How far from the juke joint is D'Iberville?
Oh, you just
Not far at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not even 10 minutes, I don't think.
Yeah. You come out of the juke joint, take a right, take another right at the bow, and you're right there.
Oh, easy. Cool. Very cool. Sorry, I'm just planning my next tour, you know. We
Yeah, man.
we got a little mini run secure. I don't think I've had a chance to talk to you about it, but this coming Thursday, Governor and I have a show on Thursday night in Mobile.
Mobile, Alabama.
Yep, at the Piano Parlor, and then on Friday night we've got a show in Panama City. So Krangus is working on setting up a night to be part of the run, and so is Andrew and some folks over in Pensacola. So there's a chance we can have a nice little run set up. We'll see if it all comes
No,
together.
Hell yeah, man.
So hopefully the booking on the Gulf Coast is going to be getting back on track. There's some big names coming down, like Zeke's pulling strings and got Chris Kattan at the Music Box. I know Krangus has talked to some people over there, and you got Lafayette's blowing up. And the
Dude,
casinos.
Lafayette's got like fucking Mark Normand and like hot people.
Yeah, dude, Preacher Lawson's going to be there.
I wanted to say Preacher Lawson. That's definitely a show that people should go to, dude.
That dude's really funny. Anyway. I was trying to...
Abs too, am I right?
He's a very sexy man, for sure. For sure. Did we get all the
Shouldn't
plugs
be able
in
to
there?
be funny and have abs. That shouldn't be.
That's your excuse?
Yeah, no, that's my excuse. Like that's obviously I'm funny from childhood trauma, so that's also why I'm fat.
Nice. Because you eat your troubles. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So you got a podcast too, right? With what's his name, the bald guy,
Yeah. It's called Fatty and the Balds.
Fatty and the bald guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we host Open Micers podcast, me and Jason Robbins. Compton's been on there. He's also our guest Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So
See how we set this up
Compton
to
knows.
where we could basically have a conversation while plugging everything? Like, this is mastermind shit, Governor. Good job, man. Governor's
that's why
a
you guys
genius.
had me on, isn't it?
Right.
It was part of the
You
plan.
bastards.
It was part of the plan.
Part of the plan. So
But
what do you
yeah,
think? We
what's
should. What do you think about having a crossover event where we put the two podcasts together for one show?
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be awesome, dude.
I think
I think we should definitely do it.
because we could get
Get
everybody.
me and Jason on here, and then get you guys on Open Micers.
Yeah, but we could do it all at the same time. Where, because if we
we could do it all at the same time.
if we had Jason in the Zoom call right now, then he could do the same thing that I'm doing on my end from
Right.
you guys' side. What do you think? You want to try it?
So yeah,
It'd be
well, your picture would be whatever your stream is, and then our stream would be on the other side, and we'll get together.
Hell yeah, man, that sounds great. He would have to make he'd have to make an OBS for 4 people, but I'll just be like, hey, lapdog, tech boy, just get on that.
Would you like for me to show you how
And,
quick it'd be done?
Well, you can show Jacob. I think you're wasting time talking to
Yeah, no, it's one in one out the other, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know how to read, actually.
No,
That's all right,
he was educated in Mississippi. Reading's up his thing.
dude. But that
I know a lot about meth.
What? What do you know about meth?
You guys need. Well, I know that for a good masking, that the people I lived next to when I was a kid used to burn tires. Because
Nice.
meth smells like burning tires when you cook it. So they literally burned tires. So when the cops rolled up, they were like, hey, it's not illegal to burn tires. Get out of here.
Nice.
So they had to make a whole sting operation to catch the meth lab.
Nice.
And one of them blew up too. Actually, a few of them blew up. I think most of them blew up. I don't think anyone got arrested.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Small
That's
town
why I look
America.
like this.
That's why you look like this? You were standing too close when it exploded?
Yeah, my family's meth lab. It was really bad too. It was our only source of income. So it's like that's gone, and now my face is fucked up, and it's just a
It
whole.
sounds like you would made
deal.
more money selling tires to those guys.
Yeah, yeah, dude. If you have some like really shitty old flat used tires,
Yeah, just
they'll
sell
take them. Name your price. But yeah, man, we do open micers and Compton's come on. Essentially, what we do is we invite people on, and we talk to them about their experience in the entertainment industry, and it can be anybody, like comics, actors, musicians, and
Well, you
we
guys have
basically
had
just
some.
talk about what it's like
You
to
guys have had.
entertain people, and we have them like tell us basically their life story and
Nice.
whatever anyone wants to talk about. We just come on and have a conversation.
And you guys have had some big guests. You guys got hooked up with a string of people that have some great credentials. And what was the guy's name? Adam Ham or something? That had such great
Yeah, no,
credentials. You confused him with another guy. Stephen
Yes,
H.
Stephen R. Bacon. I think that was his name. I'm still not entirely sure. That was a big running joke. It's still a running joke on our show. I looked up the wrong guest on IMDb one
Nice.
week.
Nice.
And nobody's
So
gonna let you live it down.
Yeah, I introduced him and he was like, actually, I was never on Law and Order. I was like, well, why weren't you, Steven?
But you guys have
How
had
are
some.
you doing on that show? Get out of here.
Even I've done on an episode of Law and Order.
But
Yeah?
you guys have had some big
No.
musical guests too. Like there was the one guy that was a producer for a bunch of big names, and somebody's drummer recently, right?
Yeah, this was the last episode we did. We did it with Stephen Perkins, who's the drummer for Jane's Addiction.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he drums with
Dude.
them, Porno for Pyros, and he also did sets with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he did a track with 9 Inch Nails.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
a good
so he's
get,
like
man.
for real one of the best drummers of the '90s, and we got to talk to him.
That's a real good get, dude. Fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
for being a comedy podcast hosted by comics, we haven't had a lot of big comics on. We've mainly gotten musicians and actors and shit.
It'll come around.
Like the biggest, maybe. I keep DMing people on Twitter, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll come on," and I'll be like, "Cool, how about this date?" and never hear from them ever again.
Yeah, that's what they do. They say, I'll come on, and the next thing they do is block this guy.
Yeah, fucking big shots. Am I right, dude?
Bastards.
Yeah, that's the message they send you before they block you.
Yeah, sure, I'll come on, bud. Block. Just never again.
Dude, so did open micers, did that come about as I don't remember when it started, but was it right around quarantine? Or was it you guys were stuck at
Yes.
home?
Yeah, it was because so I had the idea for this just like you, dude. I meant to bring this up. I remember you telling me the idea for burning the set list like years before you started doing this.
Yeah.
Like you're on episode 8, and I remember you telling me about this like 1 or 2 years ago.
Yeah, I finally roped somebody into doing
And,
it with me.
Yeah, that was my thing too. I had the idea for open micers, and Jason overheard me talking about it, and was like, "I'd love to do a podcast with you," and so we knew that was going to be our thing, and we let it sit until the pandemic where we couldn't do stand up anymore. So we started open micers, and we started in May of last year. So we're coming up on episode 50 this month.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah. The award-winning Open Micers podcast. We won an award. So take that, burning the set list. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well, and the award was?
It was 2020's most comedic podcast on earth by the
Oh, no.
Hollywood Digest.
Hollywood
Fuck.
Digest, which is
Digest.
What's that?
Hollywood.
You know what? Why don't you
Earth.
go fuck yourself, Martin? Why don't you just do that?
Yeah.
Look, I like that we can call ourselves an award-winning podcast, but the award came from a website that's run by the publicist that we get a lot of our guests from.
Nice.
So
Amazing.
yeah, they gave an award to the Joe Rogan podcast like they even need it, and they also gave us an award.
So you and Joe Rogan. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, same level, right?
Yeah, when you think of podcasts, it's you and Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're pretty much up there.
Yeah, we get a lot of views just because people will go through YouTube and they'll see Jason's shiny head and they'll be like, "Oh, Joe Rogan," and they just click off real quick once they realize it's not.
Nice.
That's where the majority of our views come from.
I would think so, yeah.
Too funny.
He needs to shine that thing up again.
Yeah, he does, man.
He needs to polish it.
I usually spit shine it for him, but we haven't seen each other in a while, so.
Yeah, he's been doing the quarantine thing, huh? He's mostly staying at home.
No, he was at the open mic Tuesday. He just got vaccinated, so
Oh, you did?
Good for him.
yeah. And also, the pandemic didn't happen in Mississippi. I don't know if you guys knew about that, but
Nothing ever happens in Mississippi.
yeah, dude, skipped right over us.
It's still the 1920s.
It's
over here.
amazing.
Yeah, it is. Women can't vote. Can't vote. I can't vote because I don't own any land.
No, you shouldn't do it anyway.
No, I shouldn't be able to actually. Basically, like there are only two options when you go to the voting polls. Like there's the Republican table and there's the trash can.
Right.
And if you're voting anything that's not Republican, you just write it and throw it in the trash. And then that's
Because they're not
that's-
going to count it anyway. So
No, absolutely not. Yeah. It's not like Georgia. Like there was a chance in Georgia, like you would have to like mass genocide some people to make Mississippi go blue. You'd have to kill everyone except for like the comedy scene. Like the only thing blue about Mississippi is the comedy scene.
comedy scene is pretty liberal, I think, right?
Yeah, well, because we, the bar that's started the comedy scene, the juke joint, like you walk in there and on the doors they have stickers from all the politicians that tried to legalize marijuana around here.
Nice.
So like people will show up and try to do like some really like deep Republican material and piss off the whole crowd. And they're like, "I don't know what I did." It's like, man, look at the door, bro. This ain't your crowd, homie.
You got to read the room.
Gotta read the room. And I can't read. So that's my whole problem as a comedian.
Yeah, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere, guys.
Not true.
I think this is as far as I make it. I came on just to tell everyone I'm retiring.
You're
I'm surprised you lasted this long, to be honest.
Yeah, I am too, actually. I started young, had a couple injuries, a few scrapes, almost a few bar fights.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think it's just time to call it a day.
Yeah. I mean, you did the juke joint and the Wayward Kraken. I mean, what else is there in comedy? I mean, come on.
I know. I headlined the Wayward Kraken. I mean, come on. That's practically Madison Square Garden. I don't know what else I could do at this point. And I headlined Slapsticks Q and Brew, bro.
Oh, dude. That
What
place.
else am I gonna do?
Yeah, Joe Rogan hasn't even done that.
Exactly. What a fucking hack, am I right? He's just a podcaster. Doesn't even do comedy anymore. Never once seen him.
At the slapsticks.
Not at Slapsticks. Not at any of the places I perform. And that's what makes a real comic.
Yeah, you're on a whole different level.
Speaking of
Whole
hack
different
comics,
level, dude.
tangent. Speaking of hack comics, everybody but Craig Williams sucks when they start, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
So, how's it different then and now? Do you ever think about the process of how you ended up being the comic that you are now from being a hack comic, or are you like me who
I
still think I'm a hack comic?
I do sometimes still think I'm a hack. Like anytime I write some new material, I'll take it on stage and I think that I'm gonna bomb every single time. And so when it ends up doing well, I'm so surprised because I still don't think that I'm good at this. But going from being a hack to being good, it's literally just experience. Like, I I had to do everything the hard way to get there. I literally just busted my ass for 4 years. Like, nothing else changed. Just working hard and wanting to do it.
Sneaking into bars underage.
Yeah, sneaking into bars. I only had to do that for about a year before I got cool with all the bartenders that work at the places that do comedy around here,
Mhm.
and they all know me. And yeah,
Dude, well,
Brittany Koblenz at the juke joint gives me entire pitchers of Diet Coke.
she's awesome.
Wow.
She's awesome. Well,
She's amazing,
starting,
dude. Best bartender on the coast.
you started out years before I did. What was the scene like in Mississippi at the time? Because I know you did some traveling just to get to open mics. So,
Yeah,
what was it like trying to get stage time?
there wasn't one. There wasn't a scene in 2017 because that was when Landmass Comedy the first time just quit, just kind of completely imploded on itself. So I got my first show that I did was a birthday show for a local rapper that my brother got me because he was doing music on that show.
What? Hang on.
S-
Okay, give me some. Just pause. Give me some details there. A local rapper had a birthday party.
yeah,
Do
Yeah.
tell. Do tell.
yeah. So Touch Biloxi, who has I'm trying to do my hair the wrong way. Touch Biloxi, who's been on our podcast, Open Micers, twice actually, gave me my start in comedy. He's a local rapper that does these big birthday parties at different bars. And he did one at Zeppelin's in Biloxi, which has since shut down because it had a C rating from the health department.
Nice.
And yeah, he hired Wally Phelps, Jason Robbins, and myself. Me and Jason both making our stand-up debuts. Comedy, I mean, Wally not even half as good as at comedy as he was back then as he is now.
Yeah.
So the whole comedy portion was kind of a disaster, but that's just where we found ourselves. And that's when I met Jason and Wally and talked to them. And I didn't see them again until the Wayward Kraken open mic, like a year later. So the only open mic, like there was nowhere to do comedy on the Gulf Coast because the juke joint had shut down at that point too.
Oh man.
That was before they, took a little hiatus.
Well,
So I had to
Mobile is only an hour away. They've been doing comedy for years over there.
Yeah, I know, but as a young comic, I had no idea that anyone was doing anything over there. So the only place that I heard about was all the way in Hattiesburg, and it just so happens that my girlfriend now was going to USM up in Hattiesburg, so I went to go visit her and do an open mic up there with Joe Carlisle and Ben Compton.
Yeah, we like
yeah.
He's a good guy. And Ben.
Yeah, so both of those guys were there. And yeah, bombed my ass off for 3 minutes, got the light early,
Nice.
scared the shit out of me
Oh no.
because I didn't know, I had never gotten the light before.
But you're used to it now, though, right?
Yeah, I'm used to ignoring it now. I'm used to just seeing the light and being like, that's cute. I'm going to go until I'm done. Because what are you going to do? Are you going to say I can't come back? I'm better than you. Fuck you.
Yeah, there's still people I haven't walked yet, so let's keep going.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, I just went all the way up to Hattiesburg just to bomb for 3 minutes and to
Nice.
have sex with my girlfriend.
Dude.
Should also bomb for 3 minutes.
Yeah, and I cried about both of them.
Nice.
So.
Too
Yeah,
bad
it's
you
crazy thinking about now traveling 2 hours just to do an open mic. And at that point, I never even thought about getting paid to do comedy at all.
I still
You were the
drive
first
that far.
person to pay me to do comedy, Compton.
What? Compton? How
What?
dare you enable this guy?
I know. Dude, you're the only person that's like, or you were the first person that actually believed in me, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, given the other stuff he believes in, it's kind of believable.
That's true. Like Lizard People, Hollow Earth,
Yeah, he's kind
and
of far
Jacob
out.
Craig.
Yeah.
What?
You're up there with the lizard people and the Hollow Earth.
Yeah. But no, dude, like no one on my scene, still people on my scene don't fucking believe in me, dude.
Right.
Like it's so hard to get paid around here.
That's
And then I'll
unfortunate.
go over to Mobile and Pensacola and you guys fucking give me money and you tell me I'm good and all that shit. So
Well, they say
Yeah, I hate it when people give you money.
They say you can't get famous in your own town, so maybe that's
Yeah.
true. Fuck it, come with us. we'll be doing.
Hey, I'll go with you guys wherever you want to take me, man.
We'll be doing a bunch of stuff. Hey, I went up to Crown of Comedy recently in Auburn. Have you been up there yet?
No.
No, I haven't.
Dude, you should definitely make plans to get up there. It's a very nice club. It's a really good time.
You opened for old Shane Gillis, didn't you?
I did, and seemed like a decent guy. I didn't hear the podcast in question, but didn't see any reason to cancel him. Did you see it?
Yeah.
How was it? Was it bad?
I don't agree with fucking any of that, anyways.
What do you mean? Don't agree with cancel culture, or don't agree with him?
Both. I want to be able to use my racial slurs. Damn it. You know, that's one thing you don't touch from a Mississippi boy is we love our racial slurs.
That is Mississippi culture.
It's our culture, dude. Don't tread on me, man.
They already took your flag.
Yeah,
Already
they
took my
the
flag.
Now they're taking
Fucking-
your racial slurs. Next thing you know, they'll be teaching you to read. It's outrageous.
It's incredibly ignorant on their behalf.
They'll be shutting down your meth labs. Damn it.
They'll be telling me about arithmetic, whatever that fucking means.
That sounds foreign. We don't want that shit.
No, dude. Better not. I saw someone swimming out of the Gulf of Mexico the other day. He wasn't even brown, but I kicked his ass back in there.
Yeah. Or he's brown if he's swimming out in the Gulf. He would come out brown if he wasn't brown when he went in.
He'll come out red because we have flesh-eating bacteria in our water.
Dude,
That's how you lose weight
the
in
red
Mississippi.
tide. Oh,
He gets eaten.
man. Yeah.
You could also get Hep C from all the medical waste that's on the Biloxi beach. You step on a
What?
needle.
Man, well, hey,
Nice.
Florida's got a nuclear waste storage pool, some bullshit that's about to flood into people's neighborhoods. So Mississippi's doing just fine at the moment.
Yeah, we're
Dude,
ahead
I'm
of-
gonna go swim in that and become Godzilla.
nice.
Are you kidding me, bro?
You kidding me, bro?
You know how much comedy I could do with 5 arms? I could do like 5 times the comedy.
All
You could
the
have
comedy.
5 mics. Yeah.
You could do all that old Jim Carrey slapstick stuff. Speaking of old famous comics, everybody tries on voices as they go, right? Like as you're starting out, we all sound like people that we listen to for moments and things like that.
Yeah.
We all have influences. I don't really hear other comics in you. So is that because you do or don't listen to anybody in particular?
That's probably the best compliment I've ever gotten. Saying that I don't listen, sound like other comics. But no, I listen to everybody is the thing. Like I am a comedy fiend to this day. Like I started doing comedy just because I was a fan of it, man. Like so obviously I watch everybody and I still watch everybody. I just kind of try to consume it as much as I can. And I've tried to kind of make my own personality and character on stage. And it's very opposite of the person I am in conversation. So like you'll watch me on our podcasts and like you'll go see me in person and you'll be like, that's not the same guy.
Right. Yeah.
Like-
Avoiding, in your case, avoiding your real personality is a good move.
As the guy with the
Salty.
personality of a rejected Muppet.
Salty.
My personality is coming from my plant. That's why I got the plant here to provide the personality.
But yeah, man, it's like I'm pretty shy in person actually, and I'm pretty quiet as well. It's like I make other people order drinks for me because I don't want to go to the bartender and ask for anything.
I thought that's because you're underage.
Not anymore.
Well, it used to be, but even when I'm asking for Diet Cokes, I'll just be like, "Hey, man, can you go get me a Diet Coke, bro?"
Nice.
I'm
Jesus,
just super
governor.
shy, and then I get on stage and I'm very yelly and very irate and matter of fact about everything and very politically incorrect. when I'm the exact opposite of that in person. And that just kind of came from, I don't know, creating my own character, I guess. It's like I'm doing a character. It's like I'm being the person that I wish I could be, because that's like everyone that's around here, that's how they act. So it's like I'm acting like them in a way.
Yeah, I could see that.
Nice.
I could see that.
But I did try
That's
to do
interesting.
just like a John Mulaney impression when I first started, when I was 17. So I tried to do a mix of like John Mulaney and Seinfeld. Like, how many chicken nuggets is too many chicken nuggets? Who needs a 20-piece chicken nugget?
You should bring that
Give
back.
me a 15-piece. It's the perfect median. Just shit like that.
You
It
should
was
bring
so
that
bad.
back. You should really bring that back.
Yeah, that's a
A
bit.
chicken nugget bit.
Yeah, no, just tell people it's your
Or the
Mulaney
voice.
impression.
Just tell people it's a Mulaney impression and then do Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
They're the same person, basically.
Pretty close. Yeah.
I think their drug habits might differ a little. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I
dude,
don't know
Jerry
what Jerry's
Seinfeld's
into.
fucking wild, bro.
Is he?
He's on that crack, dude. He goes hard.
Nice.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like he sounds like he gets very worked up very easily. It's kind of the theme of his whole show. Anyway, all right. I think I'm out of deep probing questions, Governor. Do you have any deep probing questions that you'd like to ask?
You want to probe me deep?
For
You want
this
to probe
kid?
me deep, Martin?
What does the
No,
plant?
I'll get put it on the list if I did that.
What does the plant have to say about the deep probings?
Oh, the plant's given up on this kid.
No, no.
Jesus.
Don't tell me Pete doesn't believe in me.
Is that
He
the
was
plant's
Matt
name?
Mosley, come back.
The plant's name's Pete from now on. I don't know what it was before, but it's Pete now. Jacob
It's,
Jacob gets the
I'll call you
honor of naming the
Petra.
plant.
Oh yeah, Petra. There you go.
Yeah, I like Pete. Good call, Jacob, for sure.
Where do you see yourself going in comedy? Are you just going to retire or what? Have you already peaked?
I don't know. I think the rule of thumb is that once you get 10 years in comedy, that's when things start happening.
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't bet on
no.
that in your case.
oh, okay. Well, that's my plan. Is I'm just kind of trying to keep my head down and keep writing good material.
Mhm.
And dude, when I have 10 years in comedy, I'm gonna be 27 years old.
You're not
So-
going to live that long, dude.
Nice.
Probably not. That's my other option, is dying extremely young.
Yeah.
Because, dude, my heroes are Chris Farley, John Belushi, and John Candy.
Yeah, and I
It's
think
not
dying,
looking good for me, guys.
dying young is probably all you have in common with those guys.
Hopefully, when I die, maybe at least one of my YouTube videos will go viral or something.
Yeah,
And then
you
everyone will
get
be
into the
like,
double digits.
yeah. Maybe I'll get at least 10 views on my video
Yeah.
where my mom zooms in on the table. People will be like, this is the Picasso of his time.
Yeah, yeah,
This man was literally Richard Pryor.
yeah.
Oh.
This guy cared nothing about framing.
Oh man.
But I really like to go on tour, dude. Like, we were talking about, me and a couple guys trying to set up a summer tour,
Nice.
Yeah.
because that's the only way you're ever gonna get anywhere is in comedy. Is
Yeah,
hitting
man.
the road.
What do you guys got in mind? What do you want to do with it? Where do you want to go?
We're thinking about doing a run from Texas to Florida, something like that.
Well,
Yeah, you can do that.
we got a chunk
Gulf
of it covered
Coast
for
run.
you.
I mean, that's what we're setting up, right, Compton? We could just
Yeah.
plug you into that.
Yeah, we can put you right in across those the ones in the middle anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hit me up, brother.
I'll let you know where else you guys want to go. Just Texas to Florida.
I'll go anywhere in the world, man.
Really?
That's one thing about me. It's like, you know that when you ask me to do something, I'm the most down motherfucker on the planet. Like,
Right.
I'm not going to say no.
Well, I thought.
Even if I have to break other dates and walk there myself, I'm not going to say no.
Well, I was thinking maybe you wanted to go try like horseback comedy or some shit like that in Montana. Like
Horseback
you were gonna have some
comedy.
crazy fear and loathing in Las Vegas adventure that I was supremely jealous of for a moment. But if
You know
it's
what?
just
I
Texas,
mean, that
I don't
sounds
know.
pretty fun, I guess. I'd like to try like bull riding comedy. Your best joke in
Oh.
8 seconds.
Dare you? Yeah.
While you're riding a bull? Nice.
While you're riding a bull, yeah.
This could be fun. Well, we could get a mechanical bull just to make it feasible.
No,
Mechanical, you fucking pussy.
get a real bull.
Mississippi's the only state that's going to let us play this game.
Well, guess what, motherfucker? I live 3 minutes away from a rodeo coliseum, and they don't do anything. So we're gonna do bull ride comedy.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Can we start with all right, whatever. Let's do full-size bulls. Let's go.
You gotta have some one-liners lined up because that's where you're gonna get off.
All you need is
Couple
a little
one-liners and you're done.
little wireless mic. It doesn't have to work after you hit the ground, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. And you have just the other comics dressed as clowns getting reamed by this bull after you're done with your set.
All right. If this doesn't work in real life, I think we should make a mockumentary or a TV series out of this. This might be our YouTube series.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Bull riding comedy. Nice.
See if we can get a Spanish twist, do a running of the bulls for the finale. Anyway, storyboard ideas. This could be fun. Let's go. Somebody get Alfred on the phone. See if we can get a movie crew involved.
Yeah.
Dude, if SNL doesn't pick us up now,
Fuck them. Fuck them.
I don't know what we have to do, man.
It's just no telling. No telling. Dude, this has been a ton of fun. We've kept you for an hour, and I don't want to impose too much.
Right.
This has been a
I
great
have
time.
literally nothing to do in my life, Compton Smith.
We don't want to piss your mom off by keeping you past your bedtime, you know.
I have this set up on my race car bed right now.
Nice. Nice. Dude, well, I guess run us through what's coming up again. When am I going to see you again? That's the important one. I'm going to get to see you
Okay.
in
Yeah, you're going to be
Pensacola.
able to see me with Mr. Compton Smith and Mr. Governor
What?
April 17th
There you go.
at Dolce and Gelato in Pensacola.
You're just
Okay.
going for the gelato. I know that.
I am.
I am going.
I'm going to blow everything that I make right back on the gelato.
I am going for the Dolce for sure. For
What
sure.
is Dolce?
I have no idea. I think it's milk.
It's what?
Yeah.
Oh, it's caramel brownie.
Yeah. Leche
Who
is
said that,
milk.
Pete?
Yeah,
So-
like Pete.
No, Brenda is our resident
Brenda's our fact
checker. Yes. Yes. I always forget fucking fact checker. How do I forget this shit? Dude, so are you down to try the simultaneous podcast? We'll get
Yeah,
Jason
Yeah,
in the
dude,
loop.
absolutely. We'll try to set something up. Probably in May. We'll do a cross promote episode. An
Yeah.
episode
It'll be
like yeah, what you were talking about. We'll do that.
crossover event.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they call it in comics.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We I don't know. We'll have a powwow offline and figure that out. Does anybody want to plug anything before you end this live stream? Nobody go anywhere. But anybody want to plug anything before we end the live stream? Go. Ready, set, go.
Mobile electric piano on the 8th. That's next Thursday, right?
Yes,
That's
this
up.
coming
This
Thursday.
coming up.
This coming Thursday. Yeah, get your tickets online. What else?
Yeah, and I host Open Micros podcast every single Wednesday. We do 4 episodes a month, and you can go to www.openmicros.com. That'll take you straight to our Patreon. And if you pick the $10 tier, you get free merch, and you can actually get a producer credit for our show. So if you send us something to read on the episode, we'll read it, and you'll get an extra episode every month if you decide to pick our $10 tier.
Fuck
So
yeah.
if you want to hear more of me talking,
No,
and you
no.
want to hear a crossover event,
Dude,
Yeah.
look at these guys figuring out how to do this the right way. Holy shit. We're going to take some notes. All right. Thanks for joining us. If you want to find out what's going on in the comedy world on the Gulf Coast, go check out either the Governor's Facebook page or Jacob's Facebook page or my Facebook page. And if you can't figure it out from there, we can't help you.
Landmass comedy.
Yep. Thanks for joining us. Auf Wiedersehen, Facebook.